I'm not going to defy gravity here. I'm deeply concerned about these shootings, and we're going to continue to do whatever we can to prevent them and to bring to justice those that are involved. But I do need to make a few points very clearly. As has been indicated, gun-related offences are fewer now than they've been in many years. These specific types of attacks, like those that we've seen in recent days, are also falling. And importantly, the number of guns being seized by New South Wales Police is increasing. In terms of all gun crime, as you've been told, last year 513 offences compared with 776 the previous year and 1,128 back in 2004. With these specific types of attacks, and let's talk specifically about discharging a firearm into a premises. In 2000, there were 119 attacks, 119 gun attacks. I think you've been given some information that comes straight off the Boxar website. Last year, from 119 in 2000 to 73 gun attacks. You can be sure that these attacks were motivated by probably a few things. Drugs, personal issues, because that does include domestic-related violence as well, those numbers, and organised crime-related activities. Now, that would tell me that we are having some real success. Boxar figures also tell us that robberies with a firearms down substantially, 8.6, murder rate stable. Police certainly are very proactive through the Organised Crime Directorate of State Crime in targeting those that are responsible. As the Minister has indicated, we clearly believe that these shootings are targeted. They are not random. Our research indicates that predominantly it's outlaw motorcycle gangs and Middle East organised crime gangs that are involved in the majority of the shootings. We have a number of resources that are allocated to deal with it. We've got the Middle East Organised Crime Squad, we've got the Gangs Squad, including Raptor, the Firearms Squad, and a number of other police, local detectives that are specifically focusing on the criminal groups and the activities of those groups. Strikeforce Raptor, you would all know of Strikeforce Raptor. That's been an outstanding success. Let's have a look at some of the figures. To date, Raptor's achieved the following results, bearing in mind it began in March 2009. It's arrested more than 1,200 people. It's taken 235 firearms off the street, seized over 3 kilos of cocaine, over $1 million in cash, various prohibited weapons. They've been working very, very hard, and that's just one unit. One of our biggest problems is that victims in these types of offences rarely cooperate with us. That does make investigations extremely difficult. It's that wall of silence, and it's that wall of silence that we're trying to break. We need members of the public who know where a gun is located or know something about these crimes to actually come forward, to contact us anonymously. I put a call out late last year to the community to come and tell us if they know where there is a gun. I don't necessarily need to know who you are or where you are. I want to know where the gun is so we can take the gun off our streets. The guns that are being used in these shootings, well, they are mainly imported, but the majority of the firearms used in this type of offence are stolen. These are issues around the secure storage of guns at either licensed dealership, security firms, gun clubs, and in shooting ranges. We're certainly stepping up on compliance when it comes to the regulations around securing firearms. We're always conducting audits. We're going to have to continue to increase our focus in this area. We target groups that we believe that are involved in these activities and other crimes. You see that regularly. We provide you with advice regarding motor vehicle stops where we take firearms from those that are carrying them illegally in those cars. A couple of figures before we move on to questions. We've seized 8,577 weapons in 2009-10. That's up from 4,956 firearms in 2008-9. The number of weapons of all types seized has increased significantly in the past 3 years. The number of firearms stolen in New South Wales has declined from an average of 1,048 on average per year for the period 1994 to 2000 to an average of 410 per year for 2007-2008. In closing, can I just again highlight to you the fact that even in recent times there has been what we have termed discharge of a firearm into a premises has been 4 in the last 2 weeks or so. There's also been 52 firearms seized by New South Wales Police in that same corresponding period. We've provided you with details of People that have been charged. Man charged with 81 firearm-related offences by the Firearms Organised Crime Squad on the 8th of February. 3 people arrested by Raptor for various offences, where police have located and seized loaded .38 revolver hidden behind a passenger seat. A second incident where a firearm safety check was conducted at one of the homes of a person that we're interested in. During the inspection, we located and seized a double-barrel shotgun, a .223 rifle, a .22 repeating rifle, a 7.62 rifle and an amount of ammunition, and that man's firearms licence was suspended. Another event that we've advised you on where we seized police uniforms, drugs, stolen goods seized by Raptor in a search warrant executed on the 10th of February. So there is a lot of work being done, and does that suggest to you that we're doing all that can be done? Well, there's always more work to be done. We'll never be satisfied. And I think when we say it, we mean it. One offence involving one illegal firearm in New South Wales is one too many. Questions?
Commissioner, while these